Hey everybody, Tony here for Avoid Highways, and I wanted to do a quick unboxing episode for you here. I got a special delivery today from MotoCult. If you're not familiar with them, they're based out of Goshen, Indiana. Shout out to my fellow Hoosiers. And they make performance parts for motorcycles using the CG250 engine platform. I have on order, I don't actually even have the bike yet, an SG250 from CSC Motorcycles out in Azusa, California. I am eagerly awaiting news when the bike itself will be delivered, but I do already have a TT250 Enduro bike from CSC, and I installed a MotoCult cylinder and cam on that, and was so happy with the results of that I am now going to be a repeat customer on the new SG, which is styled as a cafe racer type of motorcycle. So we'll do a quick unboxing just to see what's in the MotoCult Stage 4 performance kit, and we'll take it piece by piece. All right, up first we have, and I confess this came separately a couple of days ago, so I have already opened it. This is MotoCult's ported, polish, and flowed head. Clearly I should have unboxed it a little further. But the folks at MotoCult, Devin ports, polishes, and flows the head for maximum performance. I've read some really great things from folks who've done only this upgrade and said that they saw a lot of benefit from it, so excited for that. And now we're gonna get into this big boy, which just arrived today. I'm super curious as to how everything fits in here, because an exhaust is one of the components of the kit. But let's open her up and take a look. As soon as I find a knife that I just had in my hands. All right, now that my dumb ass has found my knife, which by the way I put at the bottom of the box that I just took the head out of, rookie mistake. So let's get into this bigger box now. Oh, this is like Christmas. This is like Christmas. All right, well, first off the bat, I have an unexpected hat. A Nibby Carbs hat, to be specific. I guess that's a little bonus in there, but that's actually a nice hat, and I even need a replacement baseball cap, so thanks a lot for that, Devin. A nice little personal note from him. Oh yeah. We do, in fact, have the exhaust. MotoCult's website says that simply strapping on this exhaust is going to net you a couple of horsepower right off the bat. That's a damn good looking exhaust. Really, really excited about that. I think the look of this is going to go so well with the SG250. And you know, just a little side note, when I ordered the kit, Devin called me like literally the next day and said, hey man, I just sold out of my exhausts. It's gonna take, you know, a few weeks to get more. Is that cool? You good? I was obviously, and you know, but just like, that is the kind of customer service I've gotten repeatedly from MotoCult. So, you know, shout out to Devin. Like, seriously, it's like you're doing business with just another guy who loves motorcycles. Super cool, super helpful. Really can't say enough good things about him and the company. I am not sponsored. I get nothing out of this. This is just the ramblings of a happy customer. Okay. The header pipe is a little buried. So next up, we actually have said nibby carburetor. This is the Performance Stage 4 Performance Plus kit. It does come with a nibby carb. It's like a nice, wow, a nice assortment of jets to dial it in for your bike. You got your rubber boot to attach to the manifold. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Super nice. And for good measure, a MotoCult keychain. That's pretty dope. I like that. I got a new keychain for my motorcycle keys. Sweet. All right. Moving on. Deep down in here. Comprehensive set of gaskets for the install. I found, you know, with the kit that I put on my TT250, every gasket I needed was included. Every part, everything was included in what you needed to do that install. So great to see that. What do we got next? Small box. Ah, okay. This is our valve cover. Two nipples here for, there's an oil cooler included in this kit. So you've got the intake and output oil nipples there. Just a nice matte silver color. And again, nice brand new gasket included in there. I totally realize this is like watching a kid open Christmas presents. I feel like a kid opening Christmas presents. All right, what do we got next? Let's see. Don't want to mess anything up here being ham-handed about it. Okay. Okay. Big bag with lots of small parts. Okay, this is a Santa stack right here. Okay. We got right. Set of, you can see that, roller rocker arms. These are a real nice upgrade to the stock rockers. These little rollers here for easier, less friction roll. That is awesome. We got hoses for our oil cooler. Various clamps. Get a MotoCult foot for the kickstand. Devin does often throw in these little extras, like you can buy that. You can buy that little thing, the kickstand foot. He'll frequently throw in a little extra this or that, just as a thank you. Let's see, okay. I did order a few tools along with the kit. So, valve adjustment tool. I can tell you from using this on the TT250, it is indispensable. It is super handy. It makes it so much easier than trying to use a screwdriver and a wrench. This is all in one. Super nice, much easier to keep your tolerances where you want them. upgraded clutch springs. So on the MotoCult website, they say that the Stage 4 Performance Plus kit will essentially double the horsepower of your engine, and so you got to harness a lot more horsepower, and so the upgraded clutch springs are clutch for that. Sorry. Another tool is the shaft seal installer tool. I can tell you from doing it on my TT250 without this, I wish I had it, because I pushed it in too far and it was really difficult to fish it back out and get it in the right place. This is your magneto puller, your flywheel puller. Any kit that you buy from MotoCult that involves switching out your cam, they include the flywheel puller. It's a simple tool to, you screw it in, use your drill or whatever to power it in, separates the flywheel, easy to take it out. So again, the thought that goes into the pieces that they include in the kit is really, really nice. And we've got an upgraded spark plug. Okay. Okay, next one is, this is what I put on my TT250. And he calls it the true 250 cylinder. So CSC Motorcycles, the Zongshin engines in those, they call them 250s. They are actually 229 cc. What MotoCult sells is this kit to bring it up to a true 250 cc cylinder. And you do, believe it or not, I mean, it's about a 10% increase in power, and you notice it. I can tell you on my TT250, I just feel like I've got more pull sort of throughout the rev range. It doesn't take as long to build power. It's a really nice upgrade, and certainly one that like if you did nothing else but this, you would notice the difference. I'm not gonna bother taking that out. You guys know what a cylinder. It's got the piston. It's got the piston rings. It's a complete cylinder and piston set. Speaking of piston rings, another tool, and this is a ring compressor. I didn't, honestly, when I did my TT250, I honestly didn't have that much trouble compressing the rings and getting them into the cylinder. But I'm always trying to learn new stuff about wrenching on the bikes, and so I thought, what the hell, it's a few bucks. I'll get this and see if it, in fact, makes life any easier when I'm trying to initially get that cylinder into the cylinder, or that piston into the cylinder. Next up, we have the heart of it all, the power cam. So this has a different profile than the stock cam in the CG250 engines. As I said, with my TT250, I found that it builds power a little faster and kind of throughout the rev range. And this, in combination with that true 250 kit, is what I put on the TT250, and it's great. It's really, like, I'm so happy with that. I'm ready to be blown away by adding all these other pieces. And if I like the result with the SG250, I may go back and add a ported and polished head and some of the other bits and pieces to the TT. So there's your cam. Just keep finding stuff. Holy cow. Here we I gotta give props for just the packing job. Like, this is not a huge box, and there is so much stuff in there, which I will never be able to get back in at this point. This is your oil cooler. So more power coming from this little engine is gonna mean a bit more heat. And so they include in the kit this oil cooler to help dissipate some of that heat. And that is nice. I will tell you straight up, this is a nicer looking piece than I expected it to be. Like, looking at the pictures, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I've never had an oil cooled bike before. That's a nice looking piece. I think I'm excited about that. And last, but certainly not least, we got our exhaust header. So gonna go about yay on the bike. It's a nice brushed look stainless steel, and you know, together with that awesome looking muffler, I think this is gonna look super cool on the SG250. I frankly don't have any problem with the stock exhaust on the SG250s, but this one just has a lot of pizzazz. And if you've watched any videos, you know, CSC did a video where they installed this whole kit on an SG250. You know, the exhaust is a little bit louder, but it also just sounds tough. Like, it's just a real nice sound. I'm not a big, like, you know, give me more power, you know, as far as the sound of a motorcycle goes, but I mean, you know, even I gotta confess, it sounds pretty damn good. So I'm excited about that. And that's it, guys. That is the MotoCult Stage 4 Plus Performance Package. You know, just again, a real quick rundown. You've got your power cam, you've got the ported and polished and flowed head, you've got the true 250 cylinder and piston. You got this dope ass exhaust that I'm really excited about. And then you got the oil cooler. Those are your main components. You know, those are buttressed then with the roller lifters. What am I trying to say here? The springs, and the upgraded clutch springs. So hope that was fun. I'm certainly very excited to get the bike and actually get this stuff on it. I'm really looking forward to the process of installing this. Like, I had a ton of fun taking my TT250 apart. I mean, you're down in there to install this stuff, but it's not difficult, I gotta say. Like, if you are even moderately good with a set of tools, and you're patient and you've got some room, like, it's totally doable. I did it all with hand tools. I don't have I've got a decent number of tools, but I don't have like a whole tricked out shop or anything. I don't have a lift. And you know, it took me a few hours, but it was like a super fun project for my son and me to do. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that, and stay tuned for further content when this stuff gets put on the bike.